Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, May the 20th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we've got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, it's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, I believe I did re-roll this one here. I had completed daily ops while in a team, and I believe I got this one here instead, collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola, so just an FYI on that. Let's take a look at this one here. Collect Purified Water 5. So again, we can find Purified Water all around the wasteland. Again, it is kind of hit and miss depending on where you can find this stuff at. A lot of times you can find Purified Water around human settlements, like cultists and Blood Eagle areas. Okay, you can find the odd Purified Water. Sometimes down here in Lewisburg, they have a bunch of picnic tables down there. Sometimes you can find Purified Water there as well. But again, it's really hit and miss, and it really depends on the server that you're on. Now, I have these guys here, these vintage water coolers. I had bought these from another player's vendor once upon a time ago, and they're not cheap, that's for sure. I did pay a lot of caps for them, but I like how they kind of look. You can fit a whole bunch of them in a little area. And I really like these bad boys. If you ever see them on sale on some another player's vendor, by all means, if you have the caps, buy them. They're definitely worth their weight in gold if you so wish. Now, afterwards, I was lucky enough. I think it was the Treasure Hunt or Mole Miner pails where you can get these from. But if you're lucky enough for that to drop, definitely hang on to it. It's well worth its weight in gold. Now, for the longest time, to be honest with you, if you go to your build menu here, let's go down to the water section. For the longest time, I had this bad boy here. And this bad boy, I remember learning very early on in the game, I would say between level 10 and 20. It costs a lot of resources, requires 8 power each, but every single one of my camps, I had probably about 5 of them in one of my camps. And it does collect 2 purified water passively while you play the game, but if this is all you have, it's all you have. Okay, and the same deal with these much larger ones. I remember just getting these very, very early on in the game. So this is what you have for now. It'll still work. All right, let's go ahead here. Just going to collect this purified water. Just like that. Collect purified water 5 for 5. Done. Okay, what's next here? That's pretty much mostly everything we can do here in our camp. Let's take a look at this one here. Collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5. So you hear me talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron, and he's definitely worth his weight in gold as well. He will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola while you play the game, even the rare ones like Quantum, Orange, Grape, and Wild. In addition to some Nuka-Cola, he'll also collect bottles, which is the odd bottle or two. Isn't too bad. Now, I got this guy free off a scoreboard a very long time ago. However, he does come up for sale once in a while. Not right now, but it does come up for sale once in a while. Fairly cheap, 250 atoms. I seen the last time maybe a couple months ago in the Atomic Shop. But you can also use gold bullion to buy them from Samuel down here in Foundation. That's always an option for you. And I believe it's 1250 gold bullion, but you have to be in a cautious reputation with the settlers, okay? But not everyone's going to have this here, but if you're a returning player and if you're around in Season 11, let's go under Resources, this is where we'll be at. And this right here, if you're around in Season 11 and you're a returning player, some folks may have been rewarded this bad boy here. So the only difference between this guy and the OG one is this guy here will actually collect on top of the Nuka-Cola and the bottles, who also collect nuclear material and purified water the odd time. So that's why I usually kind of go for the red and yellow one, the OG one. But if you have this one, definitely will collect Nuka-Cola products there as well while you play the game, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so if all else fails, you don't have the Nuka-Cola Collectron Station, and, you know, that's definitely, there's a whole lot of new players to the game. It's It's perfectly understandable. You can find many spots for Nuka-Cola products. You can find some Nuka-Cola products right up here at the Tyler County Fairgrounds. There's a little tent there. And usually, sometimes, depending on the server, again, depends on the server, you can find some there as well. Okay, and there'll be a little area where there's a bunch of chairs that are set up. Right down here, you'll find some down here at Camden Park, the rare time. Okay. You can find some Nuka-Cola products down through Flatwoods, the rare time as well. Lewisburg, again, is a pretty good spot. They have that area with all the picnic tables. Right up here at the Sunday Brothers cabin, just before you enter into the main house, there's a little kiosk kind of on the left-hand side with a little ramp on it, and inside there will be a bunch of tin cans, and it usually has all kinds of Nuka-Cola products there as well. Okay, and of course, if you come across train station, if you open up the Nuka-Cola dispensers, they might have the all one in there as well. You guys have seen me do that many times as well. You can buy Nuka-Cola products from White Springs Resort. If you go upstairs, you go to the little area where Giuseppe is. He sells things for stamps, right? As soon as you enter in the White Springs Resort, you head upstairs, you take a right, you just keep on going until you get to the responder section, take a left into the little store, and there'll be a robot there called Bubbles, and Bubbles will also sell Nuka-Cola products for caps, if you so wish. But one of the best spots for Nuka-Cola products is right here in Nuka World on Tour. Of course, it is a free fast travel, so let's pop down here. And again, all this stuff depends on the server. If you hear someone say, yeah, every time I go there, there's the, I get stuff there every time. You gotta take that with a little great respect, but the thing is, it really depends on the server that you're on, okay? Because you can server hop all day, and I've come across servers I can't find anything at all. Okay, and then other servers I have like a great success, okay? But it all depends on the server. Just don't get frustrated. You'll eventually find them. So once when you spawn there, you can make your way up this little path. You can check this little vending machine. Sometimes you guys see me make videos and they'll be just full of stuff in there, but unfortunately we only have a bottle in there today. We're going to keep going up this path here. And this is where seismic activity happens. And they'll have these little kiosks up here. You can check these kiosks again. You guys saw me play this just the other day. We were looking for Nuka-Cola products, and there's a whole bunch of them around. Again, it really depends. It really depends on the server that you're on. And there's a Nuka Cherry right there. Let's keep going. And all you do is just check each one of these. That's what I highly recommend. Right, there's a Nuka-Cola right there. Nice. All right. And again, depends on the server. You can have great success, and then other servers can't find anything. And depends if you're on a public server too, because then you're up against everyone else, because everyone has the same daily challenges as you, unless they re-roll them. Check these two little kiosks here. Always check these two machines here as well. Not too bad. We got a couple in there, so that's pretty good on this server anyway. Now, if all else fails, okay, you don't have a Nuka-Cola collector on, and that's understandable. You can't find any Nuka-Cola products to save your life, because everyone and their dog has already got them already. You can always buy them. Okay, last resort, you can buy Nuka-Cola products from the vending machines, or from Bubbles up in White Spring Refuge, which I've already shown you. Just head down here. There's usually a bunch of Nuka-Cola products there as well. And we're going to buy a couple just to show you how it counts. Right, let's buy a couple cherries. There we go. Collect any flavor Nuka-Cola 5 for 5. In this case, we bought them this time just to kind of show how they count and show they did. And one thing good about these vending machines is the inventory of the vending machines does not tie into Bubbles inventory. So that's pretty cool as well. That's pretty good. Okay. Now that we beat that to death, what's next? Oh, goodness. Let's take a look here. Scrap junk to produce Antiseptic 5. So again, we cannot bulk Antiseptic at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's take a look. There should be one over here.
Well, hello there. Are you having fun?
I am. Let's go ahead and go craft. And go bulk. So as you can see, we cannot bulk antiseptic. So we actually have to go find some junk items. Now I do have a couple videos that I show out there. A great source of antiseptic is, of course, the Abrexo cleaner. And so that's pretty good. So we just did a bunch of videos on that there for the spring cleaning event challenge. We're going to hit up here again and see if it spawned in. I'm not going to hold my breath, but where we're going to actually spawn here is the White Spring North entrance. Let's spawn in this part up here. Outside, exterior. Alright, once when you spawn in here, we're just going to take a little left. You jump this wall if you so wish, or you can go around here. And there's going to be a red building. Now this is a laundromat kind of area. Just open up the doors here. Head down the wall, look at that. Toilet paper and some soap there, nice. Now usually there'll be some, the green industrial strength boxes of the Abrexo cleaner. Now again, I haven't reset the game since I did those challenges, so that's why it's not here on this particular server. So just an FYI, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. But what we can do is we can go to a couple other places as well. Let's take a look here, Gem. Let's see here. We can find a Abrexo cleaner. We should be able to find some Abrexo cleaner in around White Springs area itself. It's been a little while for me, but usually like along the pathways, we should be able to find the odd box or two. So we'll just kind of keep an eye open for them. I was kind of hoping that they would have spawned in for me, but fortunately not. Let's take a look here. We'll see if we can find the odd box kind of lingering around. I know back in the day we were able to. And all you gotta do is just kind of walk the paths, basically. Let's take a look in here. Sometimes you can find them in bathrooms and such. Of course, the green ones are a lot better. Take a look around here. Let's see how that's up like that. That's cool. Let's check these little boxes here.
In case of fire,
always good to check the bathrooms. You just never know.
Instructions.
All right. Not too much around here. Okay, let's keep going here. Now, I'll have to keep our eyes open. Now, back in the day, this was a thing. You'd be able to find those boxes in around the pathways, but it's been a little while because usually I've come here and I've had great success getting those green industrial strength boxes every single time. I should have reset the game. Just shut this light off. Don't really need that light on anymore. Now, we may come across ghouls here, so just gotta be aware of that.
I love Esme's cooking. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
Yeah, sounds good there, lady. Alright, let's keep going. Not having much luck. Again, it really depends on the server that you're on. You can have great success, and other servers, not so much. Alright. Let's go up here. We may come across the odd guy. This is definitely going to extend the video a little bit looking for this stuff. Holy. Okay, right on. How you doing? I think blood packs. I'm not too sure. Let's check the blood pack. I thought blood packs had antiseptic in it, but okay, maybe not. Oh, how you doing? But I didn't even see him there. Those caps off. You don't need those, idea, bud. Don't have the key to that, apparently. Well, a little bit of the dropping of the ball there. Our old pal, Jim. Oh, we got lock and load here. Row. I like the fair play there, guys. Uh-oh. Chalk. Asbestos. That's what it is. Asbestos. Chalk. Yeah. But that's what I would definitely do if you're looking for an aseptic. See if you can find those industrial grade boxes. It's probably your best bet. We'll keep trying here. Thought back in the day. Holy jeez, I was gonna say, what is that? What in the world is that? Any, don't see any. Okay, well, that's that, I guess. Let's go somewhere else. For some reason, something's telling me... Let's try the Overseer's homestead here. Overseer's home, let's try that out. Alright, let's check out here. See what we can find. Ah, we got daily quests here. Full opportunity. Nice, nice. Alright, let's keep our eyes open. For some Rexo cleaner. Thought I saw the stuff. Maybe downstairs. Let's check. She's got some stuff down here. Oh, right there. Right on. That's where I saw it before. Rexo cleaner. Let's check. Alright, so that's good. So, one box of Rexo cleaner gives us 2 antiseptic. So that's pretty good. Is that it? That's not all she has here? Let's check. I think so. Check upstairs. I think she's got a bathroom in here somewheres. Take a look. Nope. That's Appalachia Jim. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Head back in here. Let's check. A little pipe gun there. Nice. Nice. Okay. Looks like nothing. This doesn't even have a bathroom here, apparently. Oh, right here. Let me see. Not much for cleaning supplies. I'll take that bobby pin box, though. Thanks. Toilet paper. Okay, good stuff. All right. Let's take a look here. I'm thinking right here, Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. Let's pop over here. Again, you can find this stuff, but what I find the hardest thing is if you can't find it, you know you've seen it somewheres. You know what I mean? And the hardest part is trying to remember where you saw it. You know what I mean? Oh, there's disease cure there. I'll take that. Soap there. All right, let's go upstairs here. Let's check this area. I doubt it'd be in this area. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. All right, so that should give us all that we need. Let's take a look here. All right, so we get 3 of them, 2 each, so it'll give us 6. And how many do we need? 5. Okay, so we're good then. We are gold. I think there is a another section here, but I think this door is locked. Yeah, it's inaccessible. You have to do the little quest line with the cannibals to get to that door. I have had one time, and I haven't seen it since. All right, let's go to a workbench here. Let's head back. We can go to any old workbench. We'll just head back to our camp. Let's put a little bit. Put a little time on the old video for sure. Holy mackerel! I think I've seen them at the. If you go to Atlantic City. I don't know what it is with the Scorched lately. Alright, let's go ahead and go scrap. Let's scrap the Abrexo cleaner. There we go. Scrap junk to produce antiseptic. Again, stuff like that happens to me as well, kind of thing, right? You know, it's not always, you know, can always find them right off the hop. That's what I have to do, right? And just got to be patient when you're doing these daily, weekly challenges. All right, what's next here, Jim? All right, let's take a look at this one here. Cripple Scorch's arm 2. So again, my camp was attacked, and that's why I showed off as 1. But if you are looking for Scorched, I have several videos out there. Locations and farming for Holiday Scorched and Spooky Scorched. Now, even though it's not that time of year, we're not looking for those type of Scorched, you can still watch those videos. It's all time-stamped. And I still bring you to the most popular spots on the map that you can find Scorched. Some are harder areas, some are easy areas. You can check those 2 videos out, or those mini videos out if you so wish. Let's pop over here. We're going to Tyler County Fairgrounds this time. All right. So again, we get to go for the Scorch's arm. Let's take a look at that. Cripple Scorch's arm 2. So again, if we do this the right way, if we have the right weapon, we only need 1 Scorch. Left arm, right arm kind of deal. However, you know, everyone's got various weapons that do various damage. So sometimes you can shoot a Scorch's arm, get credit for the cripple, but kill them at the same time. Happens to me with several of the weapons that I have. But if you have the right weapon at the right time, basically left arm, right arm, you only need the 1 Scorched. Alright, now you can go ahead and free game if you so wish, but I like to kind of use VATs because I find they all of a sudden run around real fast and hide behind stuff in my gameplay, so I like to kind of use VATs, and if you use VATs, there's a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. And this is what I choose to do, but if you're a good free aimer, by all means, nothing's stopping you. Let's go ahead. We're going to go for the right arm here. Alright, there we go. Just like that, guys. There's all kinds of Scorched here. You can take care of them. Alright. What's next here, Jim? What is next? Okay. Deal critical hit to an enemy using automatic weapons 5. Alright, let's head back to the camp just so I can show you a few little things in regards to automatic weapons. Just to kind of give you guys as many options as we can. Some people might be wondering, what in the world, guys? Every time I come here, there's Scorched here for some reason. Okay, right on. Alright, so we're talking about automatic weapons here. Let's go ahead, go to the weapons workbench, we'll go craft, just to kind of give you guys some examples. So we get some machine guns here, for example. There are various types of automatic weapons that you can use. And one of the automatic weapons you can use, for example, is the handmade rifle. And of course, the fixer. And those are the two most popular ones. Of course, the submachine gun, the Tommy gun, that's automatic as well. Now, if you take a look at the handmade that I have, now you can see how it's in the automatic mode, okay? But I've been playing this game for quite a while, and I've scrapped umpteen of these over the years, and I have quite a few mods unlocked, so I can actually go back to a non-automatic by putting a hardened receiver on, okay? And you can do this to the handmade, and you can do this to the fixer, okay? So the fixer and this handmade, I can switch between automatic and a non-automatic depending on what I want to do, okay? So that kind of gives you guys some options. I just kind of wanted to show that just for the folks who are looking for a good weapon to use, and I find the fixer and the handmade are two all-around real good weapons you can use for many daily, weekly challenges, and they're quite powerful at the same time. So we have our automatic handmade here. Again, you have to use the automatic weapon, so it's an automatic mode. Check. Now with the deal critical hit to an enemy, so an enemy can be any enemy on the map, okay, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's go to a good spot here. Somewhere's nice and easy. Let's go down here to Vault 76, free fast travel. Let's go somewhere's nice and easy here, just to kind of, for the newer folk. Someone had made mention to kind of maybe making the video of places that are kind of closer to free fast travel areas. Sometimes we can do that and sometimes we can't, but all right, so here we are. We have our enemy down there, so we have her in VATS. Now you see my crit meter in the middle of the screen. You see how it's full, and there are a couple ways we know that it's full. We see that meter visually, we can see that it's full, and when it's full you see the bottom of the screen. In my case it's Y, the Y button, so you see that flashing. So that means I'm ready to perform a critical hit. So what I can do, I can hit the Y button first, and then you'll see the screen kind of light up white real quick, like a flash, and then I just hit the fire button, and that will be a critical hit. Now I always kind of recommend going for the torso, because that's the biggest part on the enemy, and you can miss on a critical hit, and then you just wasted your critical hit. You got to fill the meter back up. Now there's another way, because sometimes that crit meter will come up really fast on the screen, and when you're just shooting enemies, you're just shooting away, and you're not really watching for that to pop up. But there's an audible alarm. It's like a little bloop sound, and that will tell you when your crit meter is full. So if you have a lot of enemies around, you're trying to do this critical hit, you don't have to worry about trying to watch for that to pop up. You'll hear that audible alarm telling you that you can do a critical hit. Now, back in the day, you'll see me do a couple videos, and I had explained that we have to hit the critical button and the fire button at the same time. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that. It works. It still works, okay? But a few subscribers, loyal subscribers, had mentioned, hey, Jim, why don't you try hitting the Y button in your case, and then the fire button? And I've been doing that ever since, so I just thought I'd make mention to that. Either way works, but the way we're going to hit the Y button Watch what happens. You see how the screen flashes, and then we're going to, there we go, there's our critical hit. Now you see how it pops up as 2 for 5 there? You might be wondering why that is, Jim, because this weapon that I have is a 2-shot. Okay, so it definitely worth its weight in gold, okay? So now we need to fill that crit meter back up. Now depending on the weapon, now the fixer that I have has a legendary effect where basically 2 shots fills that crit meter. Okay, not every weapon is like that. There are some weapons that I have, and sometimes it takes 8 shots. All right, but that fixer I have just happens to have a legendary effect on it, which really helps out doing critical hits. All right, if it was a 2-shot, it'd be even better. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna get something to eat and drink here real quick. There we go. We have a few more weakened ghouls down here, so let's go ahead. Of course, we get some ghouls in this lower parking lot. They're kind of in the rubble. So, okay, so you hear that little blip sound? So now we can do our critical hit. We hit the Y button in my case. Okay, so we only got 1 that time. So the other shot, the 2-shot, didn't land. All right, it didn't land. And that's why I say you can miss. Get a cat up there. I think that's pretty much it. Back in the day, actually, you would come across a video on, there used to be 10 liberators here. It was a great spot, but not anymore. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, old haymaker there. All right, so now we hear the little blip sound. We're ready to go for another critical hit, and hopefully we'll be able to land just 1 shot, which will be equal to 2 shots. Let's go somewheres here. Going here to Alpine River Cabins. It's just down the road. Again, dealing with some ghouls. And hopefully we'll just be able to use the 1 ghoul here for this. Let's lock and load first, Jim. That'll help. That will help. Alright, so there's our critical button. There we go. We got credit for both bullets landed there. That's pretty cool. Just to kind of show you guys, give you guys some options there. With if you guys are new to the game, wondering, you know, some good weapons that kind of give you some ideas, kind of day-to-day weapons that are really good and useful for what you do, useful for daily, weekly challenges, right? Such as this one. Right, what's next here, Jim? All right, so we're going to incorporate these 2 here at the same time. Collect caps 250. We're going to sell a weapon to an NPC vendor 5. So I do have a couple of videos out there. A couple of great spots I like to kind of go is right down here in Welsh. Mainly because there's Welsh Station right here, because there's your NPC vendor right there. So you go down to Welsh, you kill your mole miners, you get the missile launchers, you get the combat shotguns, and then the regular shotguns. You go up there to the station, you just sell it to the NPC vendor, get your caps. Another great spot is just up here. You can do the same thing here. Morgantown Airport, there's all kinds of Scorched up here. You can do the same thing. If you're lucky enough to spawn in Collision Course, the event by yourself, even more weapons and armor will drop. And then you can just walk over here to Morgantown Station. You don't have to worry about having to fast travel somewheres, because you'll be overweight, and you just walk over and sell that stuff. All right. So let's go ahead here. We're going to head up here to Morgantown Airport this time. And we'll take care of some Scorched. And because we're selling weapons for caps, okay, because we're selling weapons for caps, We'll be selling a weapon to an NPC vendor 5, so we'll be doing these at the same exact time, okay? So here we go, let's kill some Scorched. Now again, I was up here not that long ago. We'll see if the weapons are still around. This guy here just got folded. Okay, there's a 10mm pistol. 44 pistol. There's just another guy over here, weird. Okay, let's go here. There he is over there. What he's doing there. Sometimes there's a weapon right here next to this guy. Not today. Now you can craft weapons if you so wish. You can craft the weapons, like, you know, a couple baseball bats, couple knuckles, couple throwing knives, or whether to sell them to the NPC vendor. You can do it that way as well if you so wish. It's a combat knife. But in this case, we're just incorporating the same thing just because we're picking up weapons. We gotta get some caps anyway. No weapons on that guy. Alright, 44 pistol. Probably one of the best weapons is the combat shotguns, combat rifles, missile launchers. They're really good. Mole miner gauntlets, they're pretty decent as well. Oh, Pleasant Valley claim ticket, beautiful. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, let's keep going here. I thought there was a guy over here we took care of. Maybe this is him, yeah. Okay, another 44 pistol, good stuff. We're not going to go bother with the collision course. Hopefully we'll have enough. There are a couple more Scorches on the other side of this terminal here. Now, if you go inside the terminal, there's also Scorched in there as well. You can go inside there if you so wish. But if you have like a lot of chems on you, if you have a lot of stuff you want to get rid of, you can go ahead and sell it to an NPC vendor, any train station on the map, and you can get some caps that way as well. You know, it all depends on how much time, you know, a person has at the end of the day of what they want to do. Where is that guy? Oh, I thought I just looked up there. He wasn't there. That's weird. Alright. I think we're going to have enough anyway. I got a bunch of stuff I have to sell, so right now I'm overcumbered. I'm not worrying about it because the train station is just right there. And that's why I just mentioned to folks that, you know, like you can just walk over here. I wouldn't even bother wasting a carry weight booster unless you're really agitated, I guess, but I wouldn't even bother myself. Alright, so we got a bunch of weapons here. Alright, let's go ahead. This train station here, and the same exact thing down in Welsh. Same exact thing. Are we being shot at here? I don't know what that was about. Okay, now when we are selling things to the NPC vendor, again, any train station, any NPC vendor on the map will help. When you are selling for caps, there's a couple perk cards that'll help you out. Again, under Charisma, it'll be called Hard Bargain perk card. Definitely worth its weight to have. Buying, selling price, and non-player vendors are now much better. Okay. If under aid, if you have great mentats, that also helps as well. Let's drop that. Don't really need that. And the main thing you got to remember when you're doing collecting caps, daily, weekly challenges is you got to have room. Okay. Now I know a lot of people will be thinking, Jim, I don't have very many caps most days. But for players like myself, who's you know, maxed out a lot of the time, and I know it seems weird, but once when you get to a certain level and you do a bunch of stuff, day-to-day events and stuff like that, like you'll know what I mean later on. but most times 40,000 caps is your limit, and most times I'm there very quickly. And the more experienced players can probably contest to that as well. So you have to have room. So let's say I was 39,000 caps. I only have room for 100. Then I'm maxed out. I won't be able to collect caps 250 daily weekly challenge until I made room for it. Okay, so you gotta, that's probably the main thing you gotta remember there. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna trade these weapons here.
Supplies,
We are gonna get some extra stuff for them. Saw weapon NPC vendor 5 for 5 done.
Be sure to stock
All right.
up while you can.
I think I have some aid I can sell off here as well. I don't really need that many stim packs. There we go, just like that. Could have just sold the stim packs, but I still wanted to kind of go through the process of what it is you guys have to do. So now you see I'm 39,000 caps. If I get this daily tomorrow, I'm going to have to buy something somewhere to make room. All right. All right, I think we're done. So you saw how they both did the, happen at the same time. Easy. Other than the Antiseptic. But again, if you try that building at the White Spring Refuge North, the industrial grade, if you're able to find those green boxes, that'd be a pretty good deal for you. And there you guys go. A little dark. I don't know what it is lately. I've been playing games lately, especially in Fallout 4. And like everywhere I go is just dark. Dark time. Nighttime? Daytime. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, whitetribe, Starwind 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.